Hello, people, and welcome to How to Live Life Inside Life Television. Life is a fleeting moment, and yet we often spend it worrying about what's to come. Join me as we explore the concept of mortality, death, and how embracing it can bring us a sense of security and freedom. Let's dive right in. Let's go there. Mortality simply is a state of being mortal, destined to die. I'm sure many are scared of talking about their mortality and death. They prefer talking about their birthdays. Yeah, you have just one birthday. One birthday, others are celebration of for surviving. And besides, you come to true security when you embrace insecurity. No one gets out of life alive. You come to terms with your mortality. Security or insecurity will be of little concern. Yes, when you come to terms with your mortality, when you become aware of your mortality, there will be no fear of insecurity, whatever happens. Some people don't live their life, they live their psychological and conceptual reality in their heads, not existential reality. Mark the difference. No matter what happens, you are always on the profit side because you came here on earth with nothing, nada de nada. Whatever you make is profit. Or did you come with anything from birth apart from your nakedness? There is nothing to lose or gain. You come and go. You are just like a pop-up in this planet. You pop up and you pop out, just like pop-ups in your computer. The best form of security is to embrace insecurity. Security is not only it's only possible in death. What you call life is simply a limited amount of time and energy. The time you don't have control of it. Never. It ticks away for everyone. You can't stop 1 minute from rolling in your life. How quickly your life rolls depends on how joyful you are. I will explain this later. But as you are listening to this now, 10 minutes of your time in life has ticked away. It is what it is, people. That's why when people die, it is more appropriate to say, their time got over. The energy part is what you can direct to live a profound, meaningful life by doing what matters to you within your limited time here on earth. Most people don't know also that you are just a bundle of emotions, thoughts called the mind, and heaps of food called the body. But we are at the peak of evolution regardless. There is a phenomenon of life process in all of us. Most people are not even aware that if you resist change, you resist life, because change is the only thing constant. Strangely though, most people think other people die. They see death from the intellectual or academic perspective. That's laughable. They think they are superhuman and will not die. That's delusional. They think it is not real and they shy away from this component of reality. But the cheering news is that you die before you die, and you will discover there is no death. You are eternal inhabiting this earth. Who you are is indestructible and unharmable. You are not just body, mind, and flesh. You don't cease existing because your body or mind are no more. There is a presence of life force in you that gives aliveness to you and in you. Death itself is simply a change of state. If you believe your existence ends with the end of the body and the mind, you will live an insecure, limited, constricted life. You are not part of life. You are actually life, people. What a liberating revelation. It's important to get these pointers because the sign of intelligence is that you are persistently wondering. Idiots are dead certain and sure as hell about everything they are doing in their life. Don't be like them. Learn about your life. Learn how to live life inside life, which we are offering you pro bono, and this is our contribution to humanity. If you think you are extraordinary and not going to die, that's extremely delusional. If you attend medical facilities, you will come to terms with what we are pointing out, that life is limited amounts of time and energy. Another delusion is to think You are the only one with trouble. Even the rich also cry. Problems are like hair. The only time hair stops growing is when you die. There's no problem-free life. There's only problem-free death. You are being too serious because you attach too much self-importance to yourself. If you get missing in this planet Earth, everything in life goes on wonderfully well, mister. Well, if you are not there. Have you ever thought about this? Everything goes wonderfully well if you go missing. The planet moves. Like we said earlier, the most important thing right now is that you are alive. And because you are alive, your money, your cars, your family, every other thing is important just because you are alive. Mark this. If you are dead serious, you will not live a joyful life. You will live a miserable life because life will seem too long, miserable years in your perception, not in reality. Look around you. Joyful people consider life as short because they are joyful. The life is too short for them to make use of. They wish for more time to enjoy life. The time is never enough for them. Miserable people appear to see life from their perception as long drive life because their misery makes life conceptually long in their perception only, but not in reality. Only miserable people can have a long life because life seems too long in their perception due to misery. If you are ecstatic, 90 years is not a long term of life because you wish it could be more. If you are miserable, 12 years feels like 65 years because of long suffering. Be conscious of your mortality so that you can do things that matter and that are profound to you. Yeah, ask yourself this question: am I here to avoid life or experience life? If you avoid life, you must die. Do not take life seriously. Repeat, do not take life too seriously, for nobody gets out of life alive. You are alive and you try to avoid life. It causes intense misery. When you avoid life, life must happen to you. But if you embrace life and live life intentionally and consciously, life will happen for you. When you are alive, you live. That's what being alive entails. This is the core of our teachings and pointers: how to live life inside life. By becoming fundamentally aware of your mortality, you will put your life to best use and live a profound life. You take charge of your life energy and under fundamental life processes to live life profound and intensely. You didn't come to this life with any money, investment, or anything whatsoever. Therefore, you are always on the profit side, no matter what is happening. You are not allowed to take a container at the end of your journey to take anything here. You won't take out anything, not even a pint. So just arise and shine. Remember, you are always on the profit side, no matter what happens. Thank you for watching. I remain a Project EJ founder, Life Skills Foundation. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful content. Peace always, people.